to today's edition of Passion for Purpose, where we're highlighting real stories of real heroes within our community. I'm so happy to welcome our guest today, fellow yogi and SAP Labs India Scrum Master, Ajachi Anthwal. Ajachi runs her own yoga Instagram page where she promotes mindfulness and work-life balance, which has never been more needed than today, through the incorporation of yoga into daily routines. Thank you for joining us today, Ajachi. So let's dive in. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your job at SAP.
Thank you so much for having me. I was born and brought up here in Delhi, which is the capital of India. And otherwise, I hail from the mountains in North India. I did my engineering in computer science and I started working from 2014, I think. I will complete 5 years in SAP next month. Currently, I'm working in S4HANA in one of the core development teams as a Scrum Master, and I also contribute to quality initiatives. I've been very blessed to be here working with SAP because I've always been supported, and that's why I also teach yoga and mindfulness to kids. And I also volunteer in a few NGOs here in India teaching the same. And this is my room, which is also kind of my studio now. And when I was very young, I think I was a huge fan of Eiffel Tower, and that's where my dad got this piece hand painted over the wall. And this has always been the backdrop whenever I'm teaching or whenever I'm taking any sessions.
So let's talk about yoga and how you started to get involved in yoga and what benefits you've found with incorporating yoga into your daily routine.
So I guess I was introduced to yoga back in junior school. I think I was just 8 years old. I honestly did not enjoy it much, but over the years, I just realized the importance of it. And I started practicing again 3 years ago when I thought that I have to take care of myself. And somehow the motivation was, if I am healthy, if I am happy, only then I can keep my loved ones happy and my family around me happy as well. So that was my initial motivation. And once I started practicing, I just started observing the changes.
You've taken what you've learned and you're bringing these learnings to your friends, local children in your community and in your virtual community. So talk about that a little bit.
So to be honest, I've always been very fond of children, and I really believe that they are the future. So if they are taught the right things at the right time, we are aiming for a better future. Also in India, it is believed that you can have a mental health issue only if you have the money to afford it. This was a biggest motivation for me because it is very necessary to bridge this aching gap between mental well-being and the myth that it comes with a luxurious price. Because to be very honest, you literally need your breath and your body.
I was reading a phrase on your website that you've shared, and it says, inhale hope and exhale fear. And I thought that this was so powerful. So talk about this a little bit. What does this mean to you? And how do you feel that the role that you're playing in your communities, why is this such a powerful statement?
Yeah. So I think we are in a very chaotic world right now where we are continuously either blaming the past for something or we are extremely anxious about our future. And during this process, we just completely forget living in the moment, living in the present, and we just miss out on what is the actual truth, which is our present, because the past has gone and the future will never come.
So since the start of the global pandemic, you've also partnered with other yogis to host online sessions and spread positivity through the pandemic. So talk about those experiences. What has it been like, and what have been your biggest takeaways from these sessions that you've been hosting?
So I have hosted a few sessions and it is such a beautiful feeling. Like I cannot even explain it in words when you have hundreds of people over Zoom, just writing the gratitude journal with you, or when they are smiling when you ask them to smile, or when we are all together hoping something positive, or we are hoping that everybody is happy. It is such a beautiful energy that you feel, which just keeps me going on, keeps me motivated. And I feel personally very happy that I can be a part of it, or I could actually drive such a huge change.
We have so much blurring of the lines between our work and our personal lives. So much is taking place inside of our homes. What are some simple ways throughout the day that you would give advice on to help people practice yoga, practice mindfulness?
I believe that it's very important that we all have a proper schedule in place. When we wake up, when do we sleep? And a segregation in terms of this has to be my workplace and this has to be where I rest or where I just take some time off, so that my brain knows, okay, that this is the time when I'm not working. And the best part about yoga is that anybody can do it. It does not discriminate in terms of age or how weak you are, how flexible you are. You can just do it wherever you are and just tweak the practice exactly what you need. So, for example, you can take breaks in between your meetings to warm up your spine and your neck to make sure that your posture is okay since we are sitting the entire day. We can incorporate mindfulness in literally anything. For example, I'm having this conversation with you very mindfully, so I'm practicing mindfulness already.
This period calls for us all needing a healthy dose of motivation right now. So thank you so much for all that you're doing, and thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much.